purpose of the rally today was to really breed some kind of solidarity between Oxford students about the release of the Access report. We know that a lot of students are putting in a huge amount of work to try and make this university more inclusive in so many ways. We saw at the rally today people from various different campaigns stepping up to say that Oxford needs to do more. And what we wanted to do at Common Ground with this rally, and what our colleagues at other Oxford campaigns wanted to do as well, was to show that there is a place for you here and there is a way of making a more inclusive Oxford.
Students still feel like they can't come here, and I don't want to lie. I'm like, to be fair, it's shit here. Like, it's hard here. Like, I did this summer school or Easter school at Somerville, so another college. They saw me and they're like, oh, see, miss, if you went to like own to the school in Wembley, like, if you went to school, like, we're from Brent, you know, we can come here. And I was like, I wanted to tell them, yes, babe, you can, but I didn't want to tell them how hard it was for me. And I want that to change.
I wanted those stats to come out. I'm glad they've came out because it then holds Oxford accountable, because now everyone knows exactly how many students of BME they're taking, and it's not good enough, they've got to do better. So it's a good thing that it's out, but then throw in the big but. Say, this is how it is, but we're making progress. So we have programs like the shadowing days that Oxford ACS do. We have the annual Access conference coming up. We have students that are vlogging on YouTube. We have Target Oxbridge. Just highlight some of the things that are going on that are positive, because my experience at Oxford has been amazing. I've had a great time. It's not all negative, and I feel like those stats could easily be interpreted as, because there are less of us, we're all having a terrible time, we hate it here, it's horrid, don't come. And that's not always the case. Going away from those stats, I would say the uni needs to come together a bit more. Why is the foundation year only at LMH? This should be a uni-wide initiative. Why is it an LMH thing? It should be an Oxford thing. So it is a pioneering, fully funded bridging course essentially, and it was launched at LMH in 2016, and it took 10 students who come from lower socioeconomic disadvantaged backgrounds, whatever you want to call it, and we all came here to LMH for the year. Everything was fully paid for, and we had a year just to catch up with our counterparts, just get what we'd missed out on in our education.
So the foundation year is a way of going out to the most hard to reach candidates, which Oxford has said we want to get to, and not using the excuse, which I hear sometimes, is it's all the fault of the schools.
So when everyone hears the word foundation year, there are often negative connotations that come with that term, foundation year, and you just assume you've got to be dumb. This is Oxford just letting you in. And it's like, no, they're not just letting me in, because even if they do, let's pretend for a second that they let me in because V smiles a lot. Fantastic. But who's going to write my essays for me? Who's going to make sure I still get those grades and maintain that high 2-1 first class standard? Only me. So the foundation year is not bringing down the standards of Oxford. It's simply opening up the doors and giving access to those who have been shut out for too long, and we deserve to be here.
You can say it's only 10 people or 11 people, but the whole target of Oxford for the so-called ACORN groups, that means people who are financially stretched or from urban deprivation, is only 21 people. So in a way, LMH is doing half of Oxford's work as just one college.
So if anyone is at home and they're thinking, I really want to go to Oxford, but I feel like it's not for me, that's not okay. I feel like as an institution that stands for academic excellence, they should try their best to reach out to everyone and anyone, no matter where you live, no matter what colour your skin is, no matter what your sexual orientation is, or no matter nothing. The only thing that should matter is that you have a love for education and you want to be here. So the foundation year is a fully funded bridging course.